Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. So in the most recent episode of One Piece, Luffy was recently defeated by Kaido and sent off to a camp. Now, for the manga readers, we know a little bit more about what's going on and what's going to happen in the future, but I wanted to talk beyond that about Luffy and what's going to happen and how he's going to end up defeating Kaido. Now, jumping right into that, we know that Luffy needs to get a little bit more advancement in his haki. But beyond that, I do believe Luffy has another form, another gear, Gear 5. Now, I've spoken on this before on Gear 5th and what I thought it to be, but looking at research and looking at theories, there's more like 3 possibilities that could lead on to what Gear 5 could be. Luffy's creativity with his Devil Fruit certainly knows no bounds. However, the 3 ideas that I have, 2 of which could actually form the basis of an entirely different fighting style, like a gear Luffy might use in the future. So without further ado, let's talk about that. Luffy already has a few gears. He's got Gear 4, Tank Man, he's got Snake Man, and some people believe that he'll have up to 6 gears, 6 different facets in those gears. And to talk about those more specifically, let's talk about the first one. I think Luffy can harden his body with haki to something much more harder than solid steel. And by using the same method as Gear 4 of drawing parts of himself inward and using the elastic force to shoot them out incredibly quickly, Luffy could use part of himself, like his fingers or potentially entire limbs, pulling them in and releasing them like bullets. On the second version, I think Luffy often draws on his opponent's ability to influence his own attacks. Luffy has now seen Bellamy in action twice, and Luffy essentially has the better version of Bellamy's fruit. Gear 5 may be his adaptation of using Bellamy's spring style of combat. He can use his joints, feet, and hands as springs simply by twisting and compressing them. Think of his elbows and wrists as springs and what kind of damage he can do already with normal punches. Now moving on to the third thought that I had on his potential Gear 5 is vulcanized rubber. And what I mean by that is Luffy can already compress and harden parts of his body to extremes. I think Luffy will have to make a very serious and deadly attack style to deal with some of his future opponents. So I think Gear 5 or 6 will involve Luffy compressing his body to incredible degrees and hardening that further with haki to become nearly invulnerable, then causing extreme damage by gripping, wrapping, placing his hands on an enemy and releasing that energy like a 1-inch punch. Just to be clear, awakening and better use of haki advancement haki does not qualify as a gear, which is a transformation of his body using his normal paramecia powers. Now let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you guys have other ideas for what his Gear 5th could be? Let me know what you think about these gears and what these could potentially lead on to for his potential fights down the road. Do you believe in these gears? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Take care, guys. Later!